Hello, hello, hello. So I just finished the track that was laying around in my saved box. Came out actually a bit better than I thought myself that it would. Has to do with the colors a lot. Finished it today. I just connected the end piece, which is it's nice with the color scheme there. So I'm gonna check it out. So this connection here and this piece. So from here to here, I did today with the paneling to cover the track. So only the track was laid out and took a while. So what I first did was I laid it out. I tried to follow this mountain ridge here. Just made sure that my starting grid was close to the land. Don't get trouble, although you can place the trigger point wherever you want. So I followed the road here a little bit, then got over the train, keep it close to the mountain here. So see, keep it close to the cliffs, not too close though. And bring a bit of elevation in it. So I just did everything in gray, and then later, just today, I just picked some yellow thing and then accidentally, and thought it was a nice combination, the gray and the yellow. I thought of it before, never did one. So the green is simulating some grass here. Might change that to the dark one, which I did on the other spots. So these are the first props I laid out, just to get some elevation, first the track props. If you get the track, so I didn't wait long to just cover the sides too, because it all depends. If it's easy, then it's maybe better that you do it soon, right away, so your prop count stays realistic. What I mean is, if you do the whole layout and then you have to cover the tracks on both sides, you don't know if you're gonna get it, it's risky. So I laid out the biggest panels. Of course, if you go uphill, downhill, you can use the same props, but then the upside down ones. So this is a down track and this is an up track. So see, this is up in the same angle. So it's pretty easy, it takes a bit to get it right. Once you get it right, you can make a template out of the upside down one, then you can just lean it in. It's not gonna be perfect though. Can't override the position. This looks pretty cool, yeah. A little bit grass part sticking out. Fast turn, big turn. Well, normally I wouldn't place a checkpoint here because it's a straight piece, but I don't want people driving through here. It's coming out of the turn, wide, go wide. Put a wall here too on the outside of the fastest turns. If there's contact, nobody slips off. Here we go up again. I did these pieces a while ago. This corner too, just to avoid the train. Banking's a bit more than I would have liked though. So same for the transition here. I should have smoothed it out, but I just took all the props and the surroundings. As you can see, it's 20 and 200, so it's all used. Down again, here we go, pretty straight piece here. So these were already laid out a long time ago. The barriers I did today. One big barrier for a whole track piece, so I don't have to fill this area up. You see it's a hole here. I was thinking about placing another plate, but then it will be two props, a plate and a barrier, so if the barrier can cover the hole, save a prop. Same here, there's a big change in level here, but it's a no trespass zone, so don't go there. Also the checkpoint pulls you away from there. If I had more props, of course, I would have placed a panel here. If it's really bothering, I will do it later again, but don't think this bush is disturbing. See? This is all pretty flat, so if you stay flat or you stay the same angle, you can use the big panels to cover a lot of ground. You see, they're all big panels here. Created like sort of a tunnel for the traffic. You got the real tunnel here, and then you got the artificial tunnel. So traffic can still stay on, no problem. Again, try to stay low in the map, so feels really late into the original map. You see train tracks coming up here, forming like a natural wall. Added a wall here to protect the trees and this pole here. These poles are not a big issue here. Maybe later they will, but this one was. It's a bit close. Shouldn't be here. But if a lot of accidents happen, I might protect these two. Maybe the three of them. See that later. There's a non-cutting prop here. It's pretty handy that it's banded inwards. There's enough room to have a safety cut. But the tire worked out pretty nice. This is a nice wall. Gives it the extra track feel. So no cut here. Tree. Go up and down again. This I did today. The track was laid out here, and I filled it up here. This is a big turn. This one. So what it did was it created some kind of spacing here, which I thought was pretty cool. If I made sure that there was a wall behind it. There's still a little gap here. It shouldn't be able to fall down anymore. And you get that feel that it's like actual building structure, so you can still fall that way. That's rarely gonna happen at that speed. Double check it here. So you gotta, yeah. Crashes always happen, of course. Might have to fill that up later. Big breaker here. Fill up the gap with the panel. Keep the cars from reaching the other side. Big hairpin. Small hairpin. Big breaker. Very much uphill here. Very steep. That's why I put a big checkpoint. So you can see it even if you're like, wouldn't say halfway, but almost on the top. You can see it pointing left. If I did a normal checkpoint, you would have to wait longer. We'll see how it turns out. It's always waiting on the first test in a race. Got a nice chicane here. And onto the checkerboard up and down. It's the glide and slide. Looks nice. Down, up, down. Very fast right-hander here. Fast left and then a breaker for this one. And to get back at the finish. Last turn can be a decider here. Overcut it. You overspeed the first turn, you end up in the rock. You want to get too soon on the gas throttle here, you go into the wall. So I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, I first made it. Start with was the other way around, so the track went the other way around. Just changed the mind because it's got a lot more flow and groove to it if you drive it this way. So before we test it, I'm gonna set the car glasses and actually do all of the details. So it's a big track. Just keep all the fast ones out there. So leave the B-Rosa open. So normally, if the standard class, which is supercars, is an open setting on customs, standard stock, then you would be able to use your Brioso custom if only one car is selected out of these compacts. And that all changes if you change your standard race, standard setting to non-custom. So, and the super stock class. We're gonna do the same for the sedans. Shaft resolve. SUVs we can take. The Huntley, I select 2 there. Coupes. I just pick out some racer cars. Definitely no low riders. Erase the rally cars, the NASCAR, Revolter, that's a business car, that's an SUV car, that's an off-road car, Bullocks class, electric bullshit, just standard Spectre, gone, Raptor 3-wheeler, gone, too slow, rally, armored, ridiculous, rally, compact, no idea what that's doing here. Furore, never should have made that one. Race car was in, business car, shit car, rally car. I can leave that in. That should be a compact. Convertible. Supers, everything. Maybe just erase the Sultan. Motorcycles, like put it on Batis. So the difference between selecting only one Bati, which would give you the custom version of the bike if you have it. If you don't have it, it doesn't, and then you end up with the non-custom. So I do it with classes where I suspect that everyone has that car, like the Brie also in the compact class. Every guy that does some races should have one, so that's just clearly the best in his class. But with the bikes it's different, so a lot of people should have a body, but some have Akuma, some have, there's a lot of choice. So if you select them both, you can leave it up to the host to switch customs on or off. So this means you can still choose your custom bike, body, or you can just switch it off and make sure that everyone is in the body, but it's the non-custom version now. Off-road would be fun to go for dunes. Don't know if they clear. They probably don't clear the grid here. Also like is the Guardian. Long truck. Then just put the dune loader on. If you do it on custom, you can do trophy tracks or something. Utility, of course. Just put the caddies up. We'll leave them in. So normally I would leave it on RU7B because it's the most race looking car. It's got the spoiler or the, what is it, the tires. But they're just so not fun to drive, not fast. Fair easier on this fast tracks. Always leave the weather on current so you can change it even after traffic can stay. I don't want background music. That's good. Disable catch up. Guess I'll do that. No blimp placed. RP bonus, of course, for heavy crashes. And that's it. Here we go. Big long straight. So you see the turn in front of the hairpin makes you brake already. So you're already slowing down before you hit the hairpin, which makes the hairpin easier. Fast chicane coming out here. gonna be interesting with Slipstream, these hills. Hey, what up? It's not too hard, but it's very fast. It's a bit like my latest replica version of Le Mans. It's even faster. For the secondary checkpoints, we gotta watch out, so of course, they're all placed outside the track. Most of them. Just to have backups for crashes or spins. Not for bad random drivers, that's proven, that's not a reason. Just see always on the outside, never on the inside. You don't want to make the turn easier than it's supposed to be. Drivers know the limit to cut the checkpoint, so you can drive alongside it, still get it. That little like threshold line of missing or not missing, that's sometimes the danger of cutting turns. So you don't want to allow the driver to make a bigger cut than it's supposed to, or what has been done is just use the 4-wheel rule. So if the car is off the track by 4 wheels, it should miss the checkpoint. That's what it should. And it might be a very friendly margin on most of my tires, but that's because the curbs have also kind of slippery property. So what I did with checkpoint 13 was, so if people cut it here, I don't want it to be faster, so I did get the checkpoint. It's not gonna be faster than the other one though. Everything is good. It's easy missable checkpoint. You can overcut it very easy, so I suspect it's gonna happen. That's why I placed the reserve checkpoint so far. So you don't see it if you see the actual checkpoint and you get it. But if you miss it, you will notice the next checkpoint, which is a bit hidden. Awesome. Now I just have to power shift and give it a name. Now we'll go online. JD